Well, we're here at Hardside, and there's no other cars here at all. So Friday late morning, or 11:30. 7 degrees on the car. 7 degrees. So basically, we're here on a wild camp, first one of the year, and it's the 12th of January. So yeah, I'm planning on going up to Bloodybush Edge, then see what the conditions are like up there. Yarnspath floor, maybe after that. We'll just see how time goes. So basically what I'm planning on doing is down to the left there, the Alnham farm down in the valley there, then along around Shilmore, which is straight ahead, down to Low Bleakup, High Bleakup, and then up on the Salters Road up to Bloodybush Edge. You can just see Hogden Law on the horizon there. And there's Cunyon Crags over there, Dunmore. There is actually snow still on the Cheviot, and there's some snow still lying on Headship. So I'll be interested to see, because obviously Bloodybush Edge is over 500 metres, so there might be some up there. But I think my biggest problem's going to be is the dampness, sogginess of the ground, because there's a lot of lying water, so finding a dry pitch might be my hardest thing when I get up there. But there's Kidland Forest at the top end there, if there's anything left of it after they've been chopping it down. But I might be able to find somewhere dry in there. It's not forecasted windy, and it's not forecasted to go below 2 degrees, so it should be pretty I should be alright. It's not going to be bonkers cold. Is the mailman? There's a way down. I should have asked him for that lift. Right, anyway, I've walked down here before. You've probably seen it all before, so unless there's any dramas or anything like that, I'll probably bring you back when I get to Bleakup, which is probably about an hour or so away, maybe it's an hour and a half, something like that. So yeah, I'll bring you back later. There's Headship there. I just saw a little stoat in winter colours, all white, and I saw one up on the wall up there as well. I've never seen him before. There he is there. I'll probably not pick it up, but he's directly ahead, running along the base of the wall there. He's out of sight now. Anyway, there's Cunyon Crags in the middle there. Sorry, Strandrop. Great Strandrop. Hedgehope. There's Cunyon Crags there. Just see, well, you probably can't. Car right in the distance there. Ritto Hill. Those trees there, so Megrim's Knoll, and that's Shilmore, sorry. And then sort of looking back towards Cobden Dean over there. Oh look, and there's a buzzard. You'll not be picking this up, but there's a buzzard there. But yeah, so it's basically walking on this tarmac road, really. I mean, it's a good surface, but obviously you can make a bit of speed. So Yeah, unless anything drastic happens. So what's this here? I'll bring you back when we get up to the top, looking down towards Bleakhope. Just see Hogden Law, summit of Hogden Law up there. Little cairn on the top there. Just the other side of that ridge, there's the Salters Road, which we'll be picking up the other side of the hill round here. It runs all the other side of Shilmore, and Hewitley Shank is just the other side of that hill up there. So anyway, you can just see a bit of the Cheviot. It's still in white. Top of it's all still in white. So it must be pretty cool up there, because it's 7 degrees down here, and I'm quite warm. Obviously the walk's warmed us up. Yeah, I've come down that path before. Right, bring it back in a bit. Well, we've just come past High Bleaklow. Deserted now, there's nobody there. Nobody farming in there. Might be using the outbuildings, but the house is certainly abandoned. Right, so basically we're going along this track here. I'll show you. So here's the snow up there on the bit of the Cheviot there. So basically we'll follow this along for a little way, and then we'll cut over the burn at the ford. Hopefully it'll be fordable, and then head up there. Not a bad day now. Yeah, definitely improvements on there earlier on. There's a track on that side of the, I could have maybe follow that along back there, the bridge at High Bleakhope. But anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, well that's saved us a job. We're fording the stream. There's a bridge there now. Well, I think there's a ford beside it, but yeah, so you can see that's the Salters Road up there. That's where we're going. Just come from there, looking back down. Still the River Breamish here. Fortunately, there's a bridge. Nice little pool. Right, so we've got a bit of climbing to do. .538 metres at Shilclough Edge, so looks like there's snow above 500. So I'm just wondering what it's going to be like up on Bloodybush Edge. Anyway, we'll find out. As I say, the ground's pretty damp, but should be alright. Righty ho. Bit of snow there, okay, and there's just a little bit, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, there's a little bit of snow still up on the, tiny little bit there. Looking back down the valley. Right, we're sheltered at the minute. It's a southerly wind actually, so it's blowing over the top of that hill there, so we're protected at the minute, but let's see what it's like when we get further up, because we'll be heading into it. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, well that's it behind us, Bloodybush Edge up there. I got it wrong, that's Comefell over there, not that Showcliff Edge there. Right, well you can just see the path going on way up there, and then Bloodybush Edge. There's a place called Lintlands as well, 510 metres that I want to knock off before I go Bloodybush Edge and then Yarnspath Law, so clouds coming over a bit. But as I say, there's a tree line up there, so hopefully you know, that'll protect us from any sort of, it's not forecasted for any high winds, but I think that must be one of the stand drops, is it? I don't know, I'll have to look that one up on the map. Anyway, it looks like a bit of a pull up there, 610 I think it is, but there's no snow on it, so shouldn't be no dramas. But I've got a feeling there's no path, it's just a fence line that you follow to the summit, so it could be a bit of a bog trot. As you can see, there's plenty of bogs here. I've got my gaiters anyway, so I'll be putting them on. So yeah, we'll bring you back in a bit. Pretty not a lot here really. Can't find a cairn. I've been wandering around on top there, and I don't know if you can see the GPS 510. So somewhere around here. Well, I've been all wandering around out, so I'll have hit it right anyway. So that's Lintlands bagged. There's up towards Comefell and the Cheviot edge up over there. So we're heading back over that way. That way. Yep, that's Bloodybush Edge. Looks like a bit of a pull up there. So what time is it now? 20 to 3. Probably get there. Might have to sort of look around there. I don't know whether I've got enough time to get Yarnspath flooring, but it's as boggy as anything. You can probably hear a squelching there. The path is just a bog, and I've got a feeling it's going to be pretty much the same to getting up there. You can still see the last remnants of some snow on the tree line there. The puddles are still frozen up here because we're above 500 metres, so it doesn't really warm up here. But I'm fine. I've just got my Paramo base layer tape long sleeve thing on, and Valdez smock over the top, and that's kept us. In fact, I've had to vent it quite a bit coming up the hilly bits, but I always run pretty hot anyway. Right, anyway, so that's Lintlands, and we're heading up that way now. We trace our steps and go back up. See, there's a few little bits of snow here. Right, see, I mean, look at this. That's what we're contending with. Bog. Got the gaiters on now. So right, I'll bring you back in a bit. Bloodybush Edge. Let's get over this bloody fence. Still a bit of snow up here. Wind's picked up. That's quite deep, that. There's nowhere to camp round up here, it's too boggy, so which I thought anyway. So I'm going to have a look at the map and yeah, Clag's right in, like. Right, I'll bring you back when I've sorted myself out. So I don't know if you can see, bloody fog's just come rolling in. I've had to camp on the trail, the track, forest track, which is not ideal because I can't get the pegs in really hard, like, so maybe just have to search for a few branches. It's 5:15, so it looks like I'm in for a long night. Probably not going to get light till about 8 o'clock, so anyway, what I'm going to do now is going to get a bit of some water over here, fill up my bottle. I'm going to use that for cooking, and I've got like a litre of drinking water. Well, I might see if I can find a couple of branches just to you know, weight the things down a bit. Like, I've had to use my walking poles, but there's no weight on them, like, so just hope the wind doesn't get up too much. Anyway, I'm just about to get a brew on. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing to show you. Oh well, there was a deer jumped down there before, like, but so in the last half an hour this Clag's just come in, so that'll probably be it then, till the morning, I would imagine, unless anything happens. I just hope there's no traffic on these, like a logging. There was some signs for saying that there's logging activity going on, but wait, there's a long enough stretch down that way, and hopefully they should see us, otherwise I'll be squished. But right, I'll bring you back if there's anything happens, but if not, it'll be the morning, I would imagine. I don't know if you can see with that torch shining. Oh, I've got myself a brew on there. Just boiled up, that's all I do really, just boil the water. And then I've got myself a little, let's have a look, what's this? Some kind of noodle concoction with corn meat, I think, but it doesn't look much like, but it swells up quite a bit, like. So I'm just it's gone cold. Yeah, it's gone cold. So what I'm going to do is get out of these paramos, because they're alright for walking in, but they're not very warm, like. So I've got some Montan prison pants there, and my down jacket, which is just lofting up at the minute. So I'll just put that on in a minute. Just warm up, get me brew, get some bait on. It's just 5:30. Oh god. So 6 o'clock. Probably I'll have my tea, and then I've got a film to watch, maybe. But it's alright. Fortunately, I've got the footprint down because it's
stony, very rocky, so I don't want to puncture my airbed. Hopefully that'll be enough protection for it. So anyways, yeah. Where is it? Oh no, there it is. Got myself some year-old homemade sloe gin. So maybe have a little nifter of that just to warm us up, warm the cockles. And I much prefer drinking out of this plastic cup, because I think, as I said before, this titanium one, you burn your lips on it. Got a few dents on it as well, like so. Almost bits of my lip. Anyway, note to see, it's still murky. Ugh. Tidy tent, like, just charging, recharging everything. Phone was down to 40 odd, so had some podcasts on that I was listening to on the way up. So the plan for the morrow's would you be able to see? Probably not. Plan for tomorrow, up to Yarnspath Law, which is just up that way, and then I think I'll drop down to Usway Ford and then up to Davison's Lane, and then just follow the track back in between Lintlands and Bloodybush Edge. And yeah, it's forecasted pretty cloudy tomorrow, like, so we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna get my bait on, get changed into some warm gear, and then just chill, and maybe I'll do a bit of filming later on. If it clears, you never know, we might get clear skies, but I doubt it. So that's me stream water. Looks like the colour of you know what. And I'm just going to get the water on for me. For my noodles. I've still got half a litre, so I thought, well, I'll maybe save that for later on. I'll just have this in a, maybe it's a brew later on, and then I've still got some for in the morning. Oh, we'll see. Right. So yeah, basically rehydrate that, whack it in that for 5 minutes, and it reconstitutes, and then that's me fed. I mean, I could carry. I mean, look, I've brought the blooming table, haven't I? But I don't really need it. So nothing to see at all. It's just clagged in out there. Boots are soaking. They're wet on the inside with sweat, but they are Gore-Tex ones. But anyway, got my gear on now. Just managed to get a signal on the phone, so everything sort of sweaty that's drying up there. Nice. Well, I don't know if you can see this, but it's 10:08 in the morning. It's on the Yarnspath Law. Flags right in, as you can see. Windy. I don't know if you can hear us. It's Bloodybush Edge back that way. As we fall down that way, border ridge over that way. So what I'm going to do is go back down, retrace my steps back, and down at Usbury Ford and up to Davidson's Lane, and then back over to in between the cull between Lintlands and Bloodybush Edge, and just retrace my steps back down the Beamish Valley. And it's absolutely freezing. And I've lost my torch on the way up. I had it on my head and it's blown off somewhere, so hopefully I might be able to find it on the way back. Right, ringy's back in a bit. Right, well, we just dropped over on the way down to Usbury Ford down there. Yarnspath floor there, and Bloodybush Edge up that way, like. So what we're going to do is drop down to Usbury Ford there, cross over, and up, round, back around that way, and then just follow the road back, like. So it's about 8:15 in the morning now. Had a rubbish night's sleep. It was a good job I brought the MSR hubba because it's pretty like freestanding, but you've still got to peg out the porch area. So I had it tight to blooming branches and trees and bits of heather and stuff, because the path was just a gravel path and the pegs were next to useless. Just kept on pulling out and it was quite windy up there. So yeah, I had a bit of a restless night, like. So then I got up really early, about 5:45, backed away, and then I had to hang around till it got light because I couldn't see the ground I was walking on. So just had to shelter in the trees and try and keep warm before I could set off. Anyway, this is pretty boggy now, like. I need to concentrate on this. I've been down here a couple of times actually on my mountain bike. So yeah, I think I need both my poles coming down here because it's full of slippy, boggy stuff. So anyway, it's going to be down there, along there, and I'll bring you back in a bit.